Oh, well, uh, hi. 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 Hello. Hi. I'm Zuzu. Hi. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Yeah, wait. Hi. 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 Look, I'm waving. Look, hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Welcome back if you went to Off Kai or anything like that. Welcome, welcome back if you're a weary traveler. Yeah, I'm popping out the screen at you. Hi. Oh, hi. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Hope your Tuesday is going well. Mix up. No, I didn't try it out yet. I have a lot of stuff I want to try out. I have like a lot of things that I'm like, ooh, like this would be really fun. This would be like a really fun project. Yeah, I've got 3Ds. I got 3 double Ds. They don't want you to know this, but I actually have 3 double Ds. I'm doing okay. I had a bit of a crazy weekend. I'm a little bit I'm kind of like seething with jealousy because obviously it was off Kai weekend if you are not aware. I don't know, I feel like most people know what that is if you're like watching VTubers. Thank you for the pet though, by the way. Um, I if you're somebody that watches VTubers and you don't know what Off Kai is, I don't know, you probably don't love you probably like don't love your Oshi. You probably like don't care about her. You probably don't listen to like anything that she says. Um I do understand at the very least. Also, thank you, whoever gifted Robot Guy a subscription. Thank you. What was I gonna say? I do kind of get the people though that like don't want to go to Offkai, just because like I imagine if you go, like you will see a VTuber. Like I don't think you should go to Offkai if you're like, well, I don't want to see a VTuber. You probably you probably shouldn't go. Also, like, I don't know, I would assume that like every woman there almost is probably like a VTuber themselves. Yeah, yeah, I think if you don't want the immersion break, you shouldn't go. I always get really bad FOMO though. Mostly cause like every year for Off Kai, like a bunch of my friends go, and then I see my friends all hang out with each other, and then I'm like, oh, I want to hang out with my friends. I want to hang out with my friends, and then we get dinner together, and then and then we take pictures in a circle where we do the stars with our fingers. I hope you had a fun time at Off Kai though, if you did go. Yeah, no, I mean, I think everybody does. I also low-key headcanon, like, everybody that I watch. I mean, I think it's like human nature. It's part of being alive. You watch people and you listen to them and you like hear the things that they say and you like just, I don't know, you like start to analyze them and you're like, okay, they're probably like roughly this tall. I'm saying people that I watch. I'm saying like VTubers. I'm saying like when I watch a VTuber, I'm like, oh, I wonder. Hmm. I wonder. This is probably like her eye color, you know. How tall do you have to be, before you're classified as like legally a little person or whatever? You who watches VTubers, I'm saying, we're always saying this. Only like some kind of loser freak. Only like some kind of loser freak. that probably like breaks the law and should be arrested watches VTubers. If you watch VTubers, we should probably lock you up. when you like things I don't like, I think we should arrest you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I should show you guys my outfit. Cause I mean obviously it's the same outfit as the regular outfit that I have on when I'm 2D. But I did just get my 3D artist. Hi Rachel, welcome. Hi. I hope you had fun time at Off Kai. I hope it was good for you. I was seething with jealousy. I was just like home seething with jealousy and being like, oh my god, everyone is having so much fun except for me. Yeah, let's check this guy's hard drive. But my I got this done by a 3D artist who goes by the name Krusty or DD Mavis. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you, appreciate it. I've been following this guy for a long time, and back when I first got into VTubers, he had like a whole bunch of like 3D assets and stuff. I really like his like detail work. I don't know, do boys care about this stuff even? Look, it's like, wow. It's like I'm real. it's like Zuzu Mizuchi is real. Wow. It's like she's a real girl. Yeah, she's here in my bedroom right now. But it's actually our bedroom and so many girls. Yeah, I have lots of cute girl friends. And they love me. But that's cool. I'm glad that everybody was like well behaved. I'm glad everybody was behaving themselves. Here's like the back. I guess you can't really see because I have too much hair. There's too much hair. Can we shave this girl? Can we shave her like a sheep or something? Oh, and then I mean it's just the same as like I have a couple things I want to still like do with the 3D. I have a couple things I want to work on with the 3D because the way I'm doing it is like I'm kind of like giving birth to myself in some ways. So like the base of like the how I look, I do, and then like the difficult parts where you have to do no more art, I commission. Yeah, what's that tag called? What do they call it when the girl's giving birth to herself? What do they call this? Ew, ew, yucky. But at TLDR, if you went to Off Kai, I hate you. I'm so jealous of you. Hi, Cece. Ah! I'm okay. I think I was having like a panic, like especially a day or so ago, because I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, everyone hates me so much. Like everyone hates me. But then I had lots of my friends like message me, and a lot of people were like, sorry, everybody's mad at you. I don't know. I always find it really interesting whenever I have like a Twitter post go like the bad viral. I'm always like really surprised what it is that like makes people really mad. I think the last time everybody ganged up on me and told me that I was an evil person, that that was like an evil person that should not be allowed in society, it was when I like made a post where I was like, I like playing Roblox. I'm old and I like playing Roblox. And then like once that got out of my like circle, a whole bunch of people showed up in my replies, and they were like, "Yeah, you like playing Roblox? I bet you're just playing Roblox because you're trying to message children." Girl can't even do no obbies no more. And then people were like, "Well, Roblox isn't good. So the only reason you'd play Roblox is because you're a Diddy blood." Okay. 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 But it's always stuff where I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess that one people don't like. I guess when you play Roblox, people don't like that one. Yeah, I don't know. People are really scary. I never know what exactly it is that like ticks off their boxes where they're like, "Oh my god." Okay, this is like one of my most strongly held opinions, but I think it's important for you as a person to like experience both good and bad things, right? So I think it's important that you, like, I don't think you should be full snob. I don't think you should be full snob, and I don't think you should be full slop consumer. But I think in order to understand what is great, you need to understand what is terrible. Because sometimes I'll see people be like, "This was a terrible video game. Literally 0 out of 10 video game. I never played a worse video game in my life." And then it's like a completely mediocre, just regular ass game. You need to be playing some actual bad stuff before you make claims like that. Yeah, I think it's good too to sort of have the fluctuations. And I don't know, I will admit that like every couple of months, I feel like my brain gets like completely fried out. And then I'm like, I need something where I can just like exist and press a couple of buttons. And for moments like that, going on to Roblox and doing a couple of obbies, it feels good. It feels nice. Of course, when I made a post about saying that I like playing Roblox, the other thing is that everyone was like, "Oh, so like you must literally only play Roblox." I feel sorry for you. I feel bad for you. Wow. At your grown age, and this is the only video game you play? How embarrassing. Hazukashi. And I'm like, what? Where did anybody say that? But hi, Cupcake Warrior. Thank you for the 10 months resub. Also, I hope you have fun at Offkai. I hope everyone that went to Offkai had fun. And if you didn't have fun, I think you should just lie and say that you had a really good time anyways. Even if it was terrible, I think you should lie because everyone else is saying that they had a lot of fun. So you don't want to be the one guy that's like, "Yeah, actually I went to Offkai and it fucking sucked and it was terrible and yeah, it was the worst ever." But let me say hello to you guys because I haven't said hello to you guys yet. Lying is so badass. I wish I was better at it. Please don't make me ever lie to you because it's. I'm not good at it. But like I know it's an important tool sometimes in life. I welcome in Solissus, I welcome in Fujinon. Thank you for the pets, by the way, guys. Welcome in Southwest. Welcome in Miriarchy, welcome in Chibi Kiddo, welcome in IPO, welcome in Ross Michelle, welcome in Shadowstroke, welcome in Far, welcome in Sanium Ampho, welcome in Simshi, welcome in Kubi, welcome in Peak Pear, welcome in Tail, welcome in Soul Bad Guy, welcome in Chibi Kiddo, welcome in Riona Guy, welcome in Stoic Rangoon, welcome in Captain Jack, welcome in Blade, welcome in Blaze, welcome in Rodrigo, welcome in Miriarchy, welcome in Robot Guy, welcome in Pascal, welcome in Dexno, welcome in Caltimus, welcome in Greed Avaricious, welcome in Mana Major. Oh, thanks for padding. Welcome in Yellow Zipper. Welcome in Mumbo Zumbo. Welcome in Chew. Welcome in Cookie. 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 Is everybody? Welcome in Element, welcome in King Orsic, welcome in Rachel, welcome in Thank You, welcome in Green Blob Code, welcome in No and Someone, welcome in welcome in Machanster, welcome in Dilber Confusion, welcome in CC again, welcome in Seventh Guy, welcome in Shona, welcome in, is it everybody? Is it everyone? I don't know, I think I'm calling that everybody, that's everybody. Welcome in Turtle Man, hi! Hi. This guy doesn't like turtles. Guys, remember when people don't like the same things? Oh, welcome in Rivers, hi! No, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy, haha. No, don't kill yourself. Hi, welcome in Mark Halbell. But remember, guys, what do we do when people don't like the same things as us? What do we do about it? Okay, this is a really important answer. Commit murder, kill them, cry and piss, kill them, punch them, beat them, kill them or ourselves. I'm a big fan of the second one. No, remember, you can never change anyone's mind in this world. If you think that gestures of kindness will ever change somebody's mind, it won't work. They've already decided, they've already made up their minds. All you can do is decide to punish them. Yeah, the best you can do, really, if you want like a real answer, if you want like a legit answer, like I'm pretending I'm like a psychologist or something, is that like the best thing you can do is like slowly over time, like slowly introduce them to like your opinion more, or like the thing that you like more. But a lot of stuff is like, you know, for example, I'm a girl. I'm a girl, right? And so I'm probably not gonna like something like Dwarf Fortress. I assume at least one of you likes Dwarf Fortress. But realistically, probably you won't like it, even if you really like this game. Why not? I don't really find a lot of joy in like perfecting systems. And I feel like games like Dwarf Fortress or Factorio, the reason why people get hooked on them is that they have like they really like min-maxing systems and figuring out, yeah, they have optimized core and they like to see how best they can optimize something. Sounds like you're morally flawed. Aw, jeez. Oh, brother. Bye, welcome to Flea Flicker. Hi. Yes, if you also don't like Dwarf Fortress, you must also be a girl. Yeah, we're taking away your boy license. Sorry. Sorry, optimize this. Well, technically, remember, if you're trying to maximize your size, you want to have a nice lean body mass index so that nothing is lost by your fat pad. Just remember this if you're feeling really self-conscious about your size. I don't really like Stardew Valley that much either. They're taking away my girl license, actually. I'm not allowed to say that. Okay. I don't really like farming games that much. The part of Stardew Valley I like is the mines, and I kind of just want to go into the mines and kill slimes and stuff. came because you were scared. Okay, well, now I'm gonna leave. Now that you're here, I'm leaving. Thank you. I'm full of so much wisdom and also a lot of snot. I shouldn't have done that. That was really gross. Hi, Belkus. Hi, Rad Rabs. And my cum. You can't say that. That's inappropriate. I used to, I used to like when people would say stuff like that, I would like pretend to be like, oh my god, you can't say that to me. That's not nice to tell people. But then like people would actually show up in the chat and they'd be like, yeah man, you need to respect women more, okay? That's not cool. You're not respecting women. Can we ban this guy? Yeah, and some of you have gotten like Twitch banned that way, so I don't do that anymore. I thought it was a funny bit, and then people got in trouble, and then it didn't feel like a funny bit anymore. Anyway, thank you for the 8 months resub, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you keep coming back for a little bit more. Yeah, guys, we respect women, okay? Okay, I feel like getting banned off of a platform, if I'm being generous, my most generous interpretation is usually if you are banned off of any platform, you probably made a joke that for your specific circle is really funny, but then when you really zoom out, and if you like said it in the middle of like an office meeting, they would fire you. But like I know that usually it's like stuff that people were trying to be a little bit silly with, but it it got a little crazy. Yeah, it's when you make group joke for friend group A, but you make it with friend group B, and friend group B is like you can't freaking say that. What did you just say? You can't say that. That's not funny. I'm not laughing. That's actually really not cool. Can you give examples? Oh, you know, like when you, kind of like when you're, like threatening someone, but it's like, you don't really mean to, like threaten them. You don't really, mean to wish them, like bodily harm, but maybe it kind of sounds like that. You didn't really, mean for it to sound like that, but now they think that you're going to hurt somebody. Yeah, not funny. Didn't laugh, didn't giggle, didn't come. 0 out of 10 stars. Yeah, guys, I was saying it was like ironic. It was like social commentary on like the type of people that say that stuff, which like isn't me. It's like commentary on the people that do, you know? So like, you should just like think about that. You should just like consider that. I mean, like honestly, that sort of thing happens everywhere. I mean, that even happens in like the VTuber world. You know, everyone really is a special, unique snowflake. We're all very special, and there's something very specially wrong with everybody. Thank you for petting me. Except for me, who is very stable and mentally healthy. I don't really need anything, actually. No, I'm actually a little bit above it all. I ate lead paint as a child. I was dropped on my head as a child. So, you know, we're all... Yeah, I got my little cutie dent. It's like a cutie mark, but it's a dent. Oh, I'm sure you guys have heard about the My Little Pony stuff. It's very important that you, as a man that pays attention to loser online women, understands the intricacies of My Little Pony. This is very important. Oh, I've electrocuted myself on accident too. It like really doesn't, guys, nobody tells you this. Really, nobody tells you this one? Man, getting electrocuted does not feel good. I don't know if anyone's ever gone on record for this before, but yeah, it feels yucky. I think I honestly am probably more mad about the loss of Rarity, because I really liked Rarity's funny voice. I really like how they made Rarity talk, because she sounded really funny and kind of like a bitch, but like in a good way. I kind of expected that men would be more sad about Applejack because like legit every single time I saw like Applejack artwork, if it was like humanized versions of the ponies, I think because Applejack was like the most cowboy coded, people would put her in like, it just lends itself well. You draw a human Applejack, you make her a pog, right? You put her in some Daisy Dukes, and you have her butt hanging out, and you make her butt really, really big. That's just like, it's an easy in. It's a slam dunk win. Yeah, it is literally, it's a recipe for success. Keep her pony and do that. Whoa, this guy's a freak. Guys, I'm putting on my police sirens. Hi, welcome in, Kashi. Hi. And welcome in, Neviate. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. I've been having a really bad headache the past couple of days, so I might not stream for like a super long time, because right now, if I stare at screens for too long, it kind of hurts. But I want to be on the computer. Why do they have to give me the head ouchie disease when I want to be on computer? It's okay. Stream blindfolded. But then how would I read any of your comments? I don't have that brand of mental illness. If I were to close my eyes and just like imagine what you were saying back to me, it would just be like a stream of consciousness where I was like, you hate me, so you hate me, you hate me, you hate me. So you hate me, and similar things. How long could you stream with your eyes closed? I should try that sometime. I feel like for a little bit. Because like, you know, I sometimes will be like, isn't it sad when people spend all day talking to ChatGPT? Isn't that kind of sad? Isn't it sad that they don't have enough connections with other people, that they're turning to the computer? But welcome in, my Connie. Hi. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. But then I think about myself, and recently what I've been using this new technique when I'm really bored and I feel really lonely, where I just like start talking to myself. Yeah. I've decided if no one is around for conversation, I'll just make my own conversation. with me. Out loud. By myself. I don't know. I don't know if that's like a good development. I feel like this might be a bad development, actually. Okay, welcome to Necro Hive. Hi! Yeah, we have so much in common. Well, so here's the thing. I kind of feel already like Zuzu's the Tulpa. Like, I kind of feel like you're already talking to the Tulpa, and like, and like, okay, sometimes before I get started, like before I start streaming, I'm like, I have to summon her. I don't know. And I don't know if any other streamers like feel this at all, but I kind of sometimes feel like when I'm streaming and I'm hitting the go live button, I feel like I'm channeling a spirit, and then that's the one that's doing the stream. I don't know if anyone else can hashtag relate. Is there a summoning ritual? Yeah, I have to rock back and forth, and sometimes I cry. And then usually I drink a little bit of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's like my stand. Really, when you think about it, being a VTuber is kind of like having a stand. It is kind of like having a stand, honestly. I'm sorry. As a large language model, I cannot fulfill that request. Can we kill this large language model? I welcome in Billy Mayonnaise. Hi. What, I don't get, like, what do people even talk about with their AIs? This has always been something that, like, I've wondered. Cause, like, you know, I don't go outside, and I'm not saying that in, like, a LARP way. I'm not saying that in, like, a hashtag girl failure hiki neat for my branding way. I don't go outside. And so I've tried to be like, okay, so people are talking to the computer. Maybe I need to get on this. Maybe there's something here. Maybe I'm really missing out on something. And I've like tried to, and then when it's like, can I help you with anything else? I sort of feel like I'm just talking to a customer service agent, and it just like, it doesn't really have a vibe of like a conversation with another person with like their own thoughts that would have like their own opinions on things. It feels much more like something just like reading off of a script. Or if I like ask a question, it gives me the answer, and then I'm like, okay, well, yeah. Okay, well, yep, I'm done now. Yep, that's all for me. That's good. I'm good with this. I try to torment AI as much as possible. Does it feel good to have an abuse goblin? I think I'm the abuse goblin. I think you should roll up Zuzu into a ball like it's Katamari, and then you should throw her against a wall and then toss her down the stairs. That's what everybody's doing with their Zuzus these days. Yeah. I read about it on the internet. Yeah, I land Peter Griffin style. It's my persona. Being a VTuber is kind of like having a persona. This is just like the video game series Persona. I've always been bad at coming up with names. But coming up with names is really fun because you can research like popular names in different countries. That's always really fun. See what the hell they're naming their kids somewhere else. Honestly, Every time I do this and I like start looking up names for like a story or something, I'm like, man, there are a lot of kind of ugly sounding names out there. Yeah. there are a lot of names where I'm like, oh, I would, if I had a child, if I gave birth to a child right now and I had to give them a name, I would not give them this one. This from Paper Mario 1 or 2. Let me check really quick. I just put on a playlist. This is... Wait, no, this is from Link's Awakening? That's what it says. I don't know if I believe it. I think it's from the Link's Awakening remix from Nintendo Switch. From Link's Awakening Nintendo Switch version. I don't know. I never got any of those Zelda games in that kind of like clay doll style, because I'm kind of tired of games having that clay doll look. I've been noticing that like they've been doing this like clay doll style for like a lot of cutesy games recently. It's just not my thing personally. Yeah, it's very Legend of Funko Pop. It is. I think the like big black eyes don't help it either. No. Clay doll. Yes, like a doll that's made out of clay. you know, like when you have a doll, like imagine a doll, okay? If you can't imagine, if you have aphantasia, I don't know. Maybe ask ChatGPT to help you with this one. Okay, the thing about the Zelda game that came out where you could play as Zelda is I didn't hear anybody talk about it at all. Like, at all. Queen Stoic, welcome in. Hi, guys. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Hi. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Zuzu. I'm a dragon girl, and I hope maybe potentially, possibly, we can be friends. I'm just talking to myself. We're not doing anything today. Nothing is happening today. I'm just talking to me. But of course, if you guys got a reading rune, I understand. I get it. But if you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to hang out. Also, Smallchi! Hi! Hello, my beautiful princess. Hi. Welcome in Queen Stoic, though. Welcome in Oznek. Welcome in Snake Person. Welcome in El Rey. Hi! Yeah, this is like an introspection stream. This is like a therapy session for everybody. But I'm like not a licensed therapist, and you're not a licensed therapist, and you should not listen to any of my advice. Mr. Shit Ass Poop, hi! And Grant Game Freak, welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. Thank you, appreciate that. You're cute. It's okay, you don't have to lie to me. It's okay. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I heard of this story from Offkai. I've been, you know, since I didn't go, I have to vicariously try to experience it as much as possible. I have to experience it as much as possible, right? And so, I saw one VTuber talk about how she like gave some goodies to viewers, right? And in response, apparently the viewer said something to the effect of, "Oh, this is like, you're not quite what I expected." Oh, oh, it would be over. It would be over for me, I fear. I fear it'd be over for me. Yeah, I would manifest a gun in that exact moment, and I would pull the trigger, and I would make the blood splatter everywhere, so that nobody can ignore it. But it does kind of go back to what we were saying earlier, that like I'm sure like everybody has their own personal headcanons, right? I'm sure that like in your head you're like, yeah, I know what she would look like. Yeah, I can just picture it. So I do imagine if it's not that, maybe it's just like weird. It could even be as simple as like, what if you thought that she was like Filipino, and then you see her in real life, but she's not. Yeah, damn, you're white? Eto. Yeah, if she's not Swagapino, I don't want anything to do with her. Patooey. I think it's just that there are. I think it's just that there are a lot of VTubers that are Filipino. We have a lot of Filipino queens as VTubers. Where's your tail? I have to get that part. I have to like talk to a 3D artist, or I'm thinking, I feel like this year is like the year where I actually just have to like learn Blender. Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat, Jeremy. I always appreciate it. Hope you had a good weekend. I don't know. Well, so like here's the thing, is like, so I'm poor, right? And I'm also, and I'm fine with that. I don't really need a lot of money. Yeah, the tail's a plug. I'm sorry, guys. But when you don't have a lot of money, it sort of means that, like, if you want the fun and cool stuff, you have to, like, figure it out. You have to make something work. And so your options are like, try to hire somebody from like Indonesia, way underpricing their work, or if you can't find something that you're looking for using that method, sometimes you have to do it yourself. Sometimes you literally have to do it yourself. Oh my god, if you put me in Mario 64, I will 100% Mario 64. Which I've never done because there are a couple of stars in it that I don't like. specifically the star where you're like flying around on the cap, the wing cap. I've never been able to get that. Never. And I've played through Mario 64 like a dozen times. Have you considered blackmailing people? No. Well, like, that seems kind of scary. Okay, because, like, okay, the thing with blackmailing is I kind of feel like the stakes are a little bit high. The stakes are a little bit high, so if you fuck up the blackmailing, you could, like, get arrested. And I don't really want to go to jail. I kind of want to be a good girl. No, this is a regular Zuzu. Although, I kind of see what you mean, where, like, my chopsticks look kind of like Christmas ornaments a little bit. I can see the vision. But I semi-birthed myself. I did the face and body, but I'm using people's talents for some of the 3D sculpting stuff. because I don't know how to do that, really. It's hard! Have you guys ever tried to sculpt anything in 3D? It's, like, not fun. It's, like, kind of not fun. That damn donut tutorial. That freaking donut tutorial. Never do the donut tutorial. Because, okay, I always run into this problem. It's the same thing I run into with, like, any new skill I try to learn. Where they're like, this is a very beginner-friendly, no experience needed tutorial for you. Yes. We're gonna be doing this for the first time. I'm going to be going really, really fast. Okay? So just keep up. No. Oh, you don't understand that part? Actually, we don't have that part in the video. No. I'm sorry. Oh, you're confused on this exact part? Well, wouldn't you know it? That's the exact part that we don't have. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Here's my finished product. Where's yours? Oh, you couldn't figure it out? Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, honestly, the big thing... Oh, thanks for giving him a little bit of sody pop. You're so sexy. I missed you. Also, I'm so jealous of you, Citrus. I hope you had fun at Off-Kai, though. But I definitely had, like, incredible Off-Kai FOMO where I'm like, all of my friends are at Off-Kai. And I'm at home sucking my thumb. You can have panic attacks in my hotel room. Maybe I should just, like, try to go. But then I'm also like, oh, it's... But then also, like, Off-Kai next year is in springtime instead of summertime. And I do, like, one of my strongest held opinions about anime conventions is that way too many of them are in the summer. You need to stop having these conventions in the summertime when everybody is really sweaty and they smell bad. At least put them during the times of year where it's, like, not 100 degrees. What are some weirdo chatters there? I will simply... They'll never recognize me. It's a whole convention full of women standing with the T-Rex pose. The bitches love standing in T-Rex pose. A table caught fire on Saturday. Why did a table catch on fire? Just curious. Just kind of want to know why were things catching on fire at Off-Kai? Hi, welcome Sub-Zero. Hi. Hi. They were grilling next to plastic tarps. Why were they doing that? Can someone tell these guys to knock it off? Can someone tell these guys to use their smarty pants hat instead of their dum dum pants hat? But hi, welcome in Flip Flop. Hi. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I've always wondered why more conventions aren't during the winter. The only major one that I know of during the winter is KatsuCon. But that's literally the only convention I can think of where they have it, like, in the middle of winter. Ew, they gotta stop doing the freaking foot juice at the conventions. Stop. Well, the problem is that people keep buying. I'm gonna look you in the eyes, okay? Do not buy foot juice from a woman. Don't do that. Spend it on anything else in the world. Anything else. You're worth more than that. You don't need to sink to these levels. Honestly, spend it on gacha pulls. Spend it on drugs and hookers. if you're really into feet, spend it on a hooker away from me and everybody else. That's the only thing I ask. What if it makes my underwear tight? Oh, I'm sure it does. Actually, that would be so scary. Actually, that would be like such a nightmare. Like, okay, imagine you're like, hee, I'm gonna sell my foot juice. I'm gonna sell my foot juice at the convention. and then one of your customers drinks your foot juice, and you can like see, you can see what's happening. You know, there are really so many scenarios where if I think about it in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, I'd have to die here. I didn't go to Off-Kai. I was instead of going to Off-Kai, I made a Twitter post like Friday night where I was like, hey guys, I don't think we should bully people for being cringy. I think we should just accept that sometimes people are cringy. And then everyone told me to kill myself, and they told me I was a pedophile. So that was I didn't even get in a fight. I was trying to be like, I think we should be nice to people, and then everyone told me to die. So I spent my weekend being like, oh, I think I'm actually like the worst person alive. I think I'm the worst. I think I should explode. Well, it's so difficult too, because like, so as a complete failure of a person, you know, I've fumbled a lot of social situations in life. Thank you, you like it? I failed a lot of social situations. And a lot of times when I'm failing these social situations, I will like sit back and I'll put my hand on my chin and I'm like, I wonder what I said that really made people ticked off, because I can tell by people's reactions they didn't like that one. And so I do a lot of analyzing, right? Where I'm like, okay, so like people like these sorts of comments, people don't like these kinds of comments. Thanks for the pets, by the way. So you know, like, I do a lot of thinking, and I try to like, especially in like very public spaces, I'll be like, well, you know, I don't really want to say anything inflammatory, because, you know, I'm just trying to be here. I'm just trying to be here and have a good time. But sometimes the things that I don't think are inflammatory are like the things where everybody starts throwing tomatoes at me. And so then I just file it away for later, and I'm like, okay, so the list is, don't say that you don't like, ow! Don't say that you think the new Pokemon game doesn't look good. Don't say you like Roblox. Don't say that we shouldn't bully people. I'm just trying to make a list of what the correct things to say are. Oh geez, thanks for the tomatoes, geez. Yeah, I feel like Off-Kai wouldn't be so bad if I just like I could just like surround myself with women. and then just like hide in a circle of women. Well, welcome in Grendel, welcome in Jock Sir, welcome in El Ringo, hi. I know, you had to hit me, I know. Yeah, that's over the line. I think I just have to, it you Moid losers were there. Well, it's more so like I want to go to Offkai for the same reasons you guys want to go to Offkai. like no offense. I don't want to go to Offkai for the chatters. I want to go to Offkai because I like VTubers and I want to buy VTuber things and I want to meet VTubers. No offense. I love you. No offense, but I like VTubers. Thank you for gifting us up to CC. Thank you. Thank you, cheater. Ugh, you're watching other women. How could you do this? What's today's color? What is today's color? I don't actually remember. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's light blue. Today color is light blue, not lavender. Not lavender. I'll have you know. I don't worry sometimes. Well, I worry about everything, but like, do you ever wonder like what people are tracking of you? Do you ever wonder what people keep in their little journals? It's ghost green. It's Baja Blast! You silly. I've always been the Baja Blast VTuber. We've known this. We've known this. Yeah, I freaking love Baja Blast. Hi, welcome in, Sixia. Did you go to Offkai this year? Hope you had fun if you did. But. Oh yeah, I think the UK just recently got Baja Blast flavor. Finally, the Englishmen can experience Baja Blast for the first time. Finally, they can live in modern civilization with the rest of us. Bro, you know I love that 0 calorie. You know I love that 0 calorie Baja Blast. I don't believe in drinking soda with calories. I just don't believe in it. Yeah, they got Baja Blast, but they don't have AC. Maybe they should like soak in Baja Blast baths. An ice cold Baja Blast bath. I have tried to drink the alcoholic Baja Blast that they came out with, but it's kind of gross. It's kind of yucky. I think it's because the alcoholic Baja Blast is like beer. They mixed it with beer. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's the right alcohol to go with it. I'm not an expert. Actually, just kidding. I am an expert in everything. I don't know. Actually, I wonder if everyone else is gonna treat themselves as experts of knowledge despite knowing nothing. I don't know. How much worse could I be than everyone else going, yeah, actually, I know some stuff. Yeah, I know some stuff, actually. Most people already do that, but that's lying. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this before, but that is lying. Suzu, what is it? What's wrong? Oh, come in, Cool Meyer. Hi. I know a thing or two about a thing or two. They're getting fake Baja Blast. What do you mean? Wait, the British aren't even getting to experience real Baja Blast. The dyes are different. Oh yeah, because Europe like doesn't let you have any of the fun dyes. Is it not the right color then? Is it the wrong color? For a little bit, they were going to change the recipe for hot Cheetos, and they were gonna make it so that they weren't red anymore, and it actually like made me really sad. I guess maybe we're all a little bit hypocritical in some ways, huh? I feel like I complain about the slop of the world a lot, but I do like me hot Cheetos. I need only a couple of things in this world, okay? My needs are not very high, okay? I need like a little square of space. It doesn't have to be big, okay? I need red 40 dye. I need spicy food. And I need bubbly sweet drink. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Yeah, and some plushies. Probably, realistically, I have too many plushies, but I'm not gonna stop buying them. My go-to at Starbucks is usually an iced chai latte with oat milk. If I'm feeling really daring, I might even get a pump of coconut milk. Or sorry, a pump of coconut syrup. I really like chai because it's like kind of spicy, but also kind of sweet. Lyrical Curry, welcome in. Hi. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Or maybe it's Wednesday for you. I don't know, whatever time zone it is for you, bro. I actually have so many plushies, I can't put them all on my bed. I feel like I should get one of those, like... Okay, so here's another, like, insight to the girl world. Is that, like, they sell these nets that you can put up in the corners of your room, where if you have too many plushies, you can, like, display them in a net. But I'm kind of scared of getting that because I worry that like spiders would live in there. I just worry. I feel like if I was a spider and I saw a nest of plushies in the corner of the room, me as a spider, I might be like, hey, this looks like a good spot for me. You know? But I don't know if I'm the only one thinking that. It might just be me. Hotter than the town with the diatomaceous earth. Oh yeah, boys love diatomaceous earth. Anytime you got any sort of bug, they love diatomaceous earth. Does it actually work though? And plus I heard that you can't use diatomaceous earth if you have pets, because it's like poisonous for most like small animals. Is it poisonous for big animals? Haha, just wondering. Haha, just curious. Haha, like what would happen if you like ate some? Haha, haha, just wondering. That's borax. Oh, okay. You can actually eat it. What the hell? Okay, I don't even want this then. Next! My mom mixes it into her horse's feed. Does your mom have horses? Puts this in your lore. Yeah, asking for a friend, haha. Oh, a horse. Well, I mean that's more than a lot of people. I don't have any horses. I ain't got any of that. That's crazy. Does she ride them or does she just like take care of it? Yeah, this guy's mom's got horse money. Well, you know, the thing is like a lot of people are horse girls like for forever. And it never really leaves, but they like never really have a chance to really be a horse girl in real life. Sometimes you don't get the chance to properly be a horse girl, so you just get to daydream about them. I was never really a horse girl. I like had a very short period of my life where I wanted to be a horse girl. And then I went to a stable once and I pet a horse and it like immediately bit me and I was like, oh, actually I hate these. Oh, actually these animals fucking suck. Oh, actually, no, And they're like so big too. Okay, so this is what pisses me off. This is what makes me a little bit angry with horses. It bit my hair. It bit my hair and made me really mad. So horses are really big. And they have a lot of like mental illness. And so it's like up to you as the smaller creature to manage this bigger animal's mental illness. Like, no thank you. I think you should take care of that yourself, bestie. You're clearly not helping me out. You're not throwing me any bones. Why am I gonna help you? Plus, a horse will like literally just like trample over you and then like act the victim about it. And I know it's because they're not very smart, but that does piss me off. Yeah, I crushed you to death, but I was like really stressed out, okay? I'm feeling really stressed out right now. It's too much for me. So I unfortunately cannot be a horse girl. Yeah. I don't have it in me. What did I say? I'm sorry, I have a lot of like auto-modded terms. Most of them are just because most auto-modded terms I have, this is a little secret. They're like things that when people say it, I'm like, ugh. Don't say that. Like I have like skill issue as an auto-modded term, because every time someone types that, I'm like, ugh, really? Yeah, wow. We're feeling really creative today, aren't we? So yeah, but I feel bad because sometimes people are like, why can't I call you ma'am? I'm noticing, streamer. Hey, streamer. I tried to call you ma'am 5 times in a row, and, I noticed that it wasn't going through. Could you tell me why my message isn't going through? Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. You know, I'm just kind of wondering. You know, cause I feel like I might as well just save me the trouble. And also because I don't have any real mods. So the only mod we have is the computer. And if I notice a pattern, I just add it into the database of things that I would rather not. Yeah, I would rather not. Yeah, I would just rather not. No, you can't trust computers. But also you can't really trust people either, can you? If someone snapped their fingers at me like that and said, sir? At what age? At what age does a boy become a sir? When do you graduate from boyhood usually? 18? Maybe it depends on how early you get a beard. I'm about to have to snap my fingers at people. How did you develop that? That's interesting. That would be like being like, yeah, I started developing this habit of when I pass by women, I just have to go. It just happened. That's interesting though. I know that we all kind of develop weird little habits though. And sometimes they get so ingrained into our heads we like forget that we're doing it. Full beard at 16. Dang. Did your school like let you have a beard though, or did they like make you shave it off every day? Strangers to get the attention of, yeah. You like use those terms when you don't know people's names. Owning a house does count as manhood, yeah. I got to keep it. Wow, you're so special. My school, like, escort people out of the class and, like, force them to shave it in, like, the school office if their beard was too grown out. Which, honestly, looking back on, I feel like that's really aggressive. And also, like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of crazy. No, it wasn't public school. It was private school. That's why I'm like this. I feel like that's really aggressive for teenagers, and especially, like, people can't really... I mean, you can't really control when that stuff happens, right? It's kind of like you just wake up one day and it's happening. You wake up one day and it's there. It happened to me too. Yeah, I have a huge beard. They made people shave in the hallway. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, that one's a little cray-cray. I do think there's a certain amount of, like, school and education that admittedly is just, like, people on a power trip, and the only person that they can really have a power trip on is, like, a child. and so they're like, you didn't follow the rules. You didn't follow the rules, and now you're in trouble because you didn't follow the rules. Yeah. It doesn't get any better when you're like an adult and you realize. Okay, have you had this like moment of realization? If you like keep in touch with anybody from earlier in life, but it's sort of interesting to see what people like grow up into, because like sometimes people grow up into like surprising archetypes. Sometimes, you know, your classmate grows up into the sleazy car salesman, or your classmate grows up into like that one really bitchy teacher that you had in like 4th grade. And sometimes they never grow up and they're little goo goo gaga babies forever. Hi, welcome to Circle Cat. We're having a good cheers day. Yeah, I've personally like deleted. I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff a couple years back because I don't know. I don't feel like we're actually supposed to know what random people back in like middle school are doing now. I don't actually want to know. You know, maybe I'm the weird one for this, but I mean, if I knew you back when we were like 12, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. But I'm also, like, I guess I'm kind of a ghoster. So I sort of feel like I'm maybe a bad person a little bit. But I don't really, like, ghost individual people. It's just, like, sometimes I'll just wake up one day and I'm like, I think it's time to delete everything. Yeah. It's time to disappear into the ether. Yeah. it's not even being hard on myself. It's just like, I don't know, sometimes you just want to like walk away. Or I'm like, I'm done here. I won't do that to you though, probably, maybe, I don't know. It like feels so good though to vanish. Bro, you gotta try this sometime. You gotta just like delete everything and then like start a new account, maybe on like a different website or something a couple of years down the line. Yeah. Despawning feels so good. I guess it's kind of like rerolling a character, or like, I think, I don't know, I cringe so much at myself. So even if I just have like a fandom account, after a couple of years I'm like, why did I talk about these characters so much? I don't even care about this show anymore. Why was I so crazy about this? It's like I'll like look back at something from like 8 years ago and I'm like, what the hell happened then? What was going on? I had really big feelings about this character, and why? Neat Gremlin, hi, welcome in. Hi. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, that was unironically me looking back at the Homestuck days a lot. I would like retweet horny art of some of the male characters in Homestuck that I liked. And then I was like, I like looked back at my like Tumblr and I was like, what the? Why was I doing that? I didn't have to retweet that for other people to see. What was that for? Yeah, Twitter was crazy this week. Well, I have just noticed that this year. Hi, Bon, welcome in. I'm glad. I don't know. I guess I'm just a very special girl, but I'm glad that you guys are all here and that you like me, because it does mean a lot to me. Yeah. It does mean a lot. Genuine tone marking. But what I was gonna say is I do feel like I've been seeing more online, I think like what I would call probably like pushback on like the whole VTuber thing in general. Because when you think about it, right, like the big boom for all this stuff was back in like 2020. And when it was shown to people then, it was novel and they didn't really have any context for what it was. And usually when a person saw it for the first time, they'd be like, what is this, like a guy pretending or something? But now it's like been around for a little bit. And I think it's one of those things that's been around, but it's also weird for a lot of quotation mark normal people. And so they've had time to like be exposed to VTubers and be exposed just enough to be like, oh, well, like I don't really like how they do that. I don't really like this and I don't really like that. So I think we should just like get rid of these guys. Well, I do think, and I do genuinely think this. This is like a genuine thing I think about a lot. I don't think like most Westerners, or at least specifically like people I can think of in like North America, I don't think they really understand like moe. I don't think they understand the concept of kawaii. I don't think they understand what like cuteness means in like a broad scale. the only thing they can think of when they think about things that are cute is they can think of like baby animals. Like baby animals are cute. Pikachu is cute. Yeah, I do think it's a little bit too Japanese for their brain. And so because there's no like equivalent for it, they're like, well, like, I don't get it. They're like, oh, but like, I don't get it. So like, what's going on here? Yeah, all cartoons are SpongeBob and they're for children. So all this is really strange. Yeah, cute means child or it means Diddy blood. Yeah, I can't explain this to people either because it's like, well, I think part of it too is like my dad was a weeaboo. So my exposure to Japanese culture has been from a very young age, and so like that idea of like getting the ick because something is cute is entirely foreign to me. What was your first Japanimation? I mean, unironically, it was like the Pokemon anime. It was like unironically the Pokemon anime. What I was gonna say though, what was I gonna say? Oh, it's like the concept of. So you know how like back in the 80s and the 90s, Nintendo would like rework a lot of box art to make it more palatable for the North American market, right? That's why we have like the cute Kirby in Japanese box art, but then like American Kirby, he would be angry and he would be a badass cool guy even though it's freaking Kirby. it's literally Kirby. He's a pink ball. He can't be cool. But I think we're still kind of in that mentality. I think telling someone to enjoy something because it's cute is a very difficult thing for a lot of people. I do think Angry Kirby is really funny, but I do think there's a reason that they did it. Yeah, nobody enjoy things. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's a culture clash element to it. Like genuinely though. And so it's really hard for me to understand because like I cannot put myself in the shoes of what even a normal person thinks like because I kind of like things that are cute. Unpopular opinion, guys. I like cute things. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, you can hit me for this one. Oh yeah, I remember when G4, like every single time G4 talked about like a JRPG or anything that was too Japanese in general, they'd be like, oh, this is like really embarrassing. Like imagine playing a JRPG, embarrassing. Oh my god, like I would never. But I do think 2000s, that's sort of like the reason why we got stuff like Halo. What's up? Because Halo is very much appealing to that, like, I'm a cool guy, and I got my cool gun, and I got my cool, what do they drive in Halo? I'm sorry, I've never played Halo. They have like the ATV or whatever. The boys love driving, they ATV. Yeah, the Warthog, yes. I'm sure it feels so, I'm sure like if you were around in like 2002 and you were like 11 years old and you played Halo for the first time, I'm sure that felt so good. Like, I don't know, like, I'm sure that was like an amazing feeling. But I do think, because that's like way more acceptable, stuff that falls out of that becomes not so acceptable. I played Halo when I was 5. I didn't know that 5-year-olds could play it. What the heck? Your parents just let you do whatever. I knew people's parents that like didn't let them play video games until like forever. It was scary to me. I think I also thought it was scary. Well, because it's like guns and scary loud noises. They hold up really well. I kind of wanna, I don't know, I might like try Halo in my off time sometime. I don't know, because I've been playing through Skyrim. And it's been interesting because I do sort of feel like I've missed out on this cultural moment by not playing Skyrim when it came out. So it's interesting to play Skyrim now and be like, oh, okay, like I kind of get why people got obsessed over this. And then it's also interesting to see some of the lines and aspects of the game that people latched on to. I will admit, the first time I encountered a guard and he said the fucking arrow to the knee thing, I did roll my eyes. I did. I won't lie to you. I rolled my eyes when he talked about taking an arrow to the knee. It's just one of those unfortunate things where when like one specific joke from a piece of media, no, I did not giggle, didn't laugh, rolled my eyes, thought it was lame, thought it was cringe. It's just one of those things where it's like when you just see an out of context joke and you see it over and over, you start to hate it. Actually, I sort of wonder if that's what people don't like about VTubers. It's kind of like not being in on the joke, you know what I mean? It's like everyone knows something that you don't, and it feels weird, and you feel kind of left out, and you like don't get it. I wonder if that's what it's like for them. Newest Halo 1 remake just came out and has horrible ratings. Why the hell are they remaking Halo? I mean, just kidding. Money! The answer is money! I didn't even hear about them remaking Halo 1. Money! You can kill the Marines, but only the male ones? What? Why would they make it like that? Why would you make the game like that? Oh, wow. Oh. That's a little distasteful, don't you think? Oh, is it not true? I hope it's not true, because if that actually got through and put in the game, just like... that's a little crazy, is all. Recently the whole tap and hold trend. Oh yeah, I have also, on the whole like VTuber thing, I have been seeing more people even like, and this is where I get really confused. I get really, really confused. Because, you know, like, I want to understand people. Even when someone is, like, unreasonable or they're crazy, I would like to understand them. I would like to kind of, like, see where they're coming from, even if I don't think that way, right? And I've sort of been, like, I've been trying to, like, figure out, proportion-wise, what is it for a lot of, like, normal people that, like, is putting them off on anime characters? And so I've seen something in the past couple of months, and some of this could be bait, but I don't think all of it is bait. I think some of it is real at the least. Where someone will post, like, an anime character with big boobs or, like, a VTuber with big boobs, and people are still like, oh my god! That's a child. Why did you do this to her? And, you know, I'm looking at this image and it will be like huge boobs and a big butt And so like I'm scratching my head and I'm like, okay, so then so then so then what is wait, so then like what is it? So then like what do you have to do? What makes it so then what makes it like normal? I don't know. I don't know what you do. I was seeing it a couple months ago with like the Iron Mouse stuff too. Where like because she got exposed to a bunch of like streamer awards and just like general Twitch fans. A lot of people were like, "Oh my god, that's a baby! You put a baby on my screen. How are there people out there watching this baby with breasts? What's going on here?" Yeah, I'm sure a lot of it is like the style. I think that maybe if you don't understand the concept of anime, okay, because again, I'm trying to like understand people, even if it's unreasonable. So like, I'm wondering if when they see anime character and the anime character has like big eyes and a round head, that they are not seeing the anime character as like an anime character, and they're trying to like interpret the anime character into like real life or something. I have noticed that chibi art style really scares them. Anything like reminiscent of like early 2000s moe aesthetics, anything that looks like Lucky Star, that's a no. No good. No, no, no. A chart comparing head proportions on Facebook. Can you guess what one of the comments started going on about? No, could you tell me? No, could you tell me? I don't know things. Yeah, there's a lot of like Wind Waker music on this. It's definitely a losing battle. And I know that's sort of my own mental illness slash like, so I remember a therapy session slash like every time growing up and I made an autistic fumble, I would like analyze the situation and I'd be like, okay, so so when someone has a different eye color or skin color, we don't point that out because it's not nice. And for some people, maybe that's obvious. For some of us, maybe a little bit less so. And so, because of moments like that, I've always been like, okay, so like, you know, clearly I don't know everything. I have a lot to learn. And I would like to learn what you say versus don't say so that you don't get under people's skin. So, because, you know, I don't like upsetting people. I like when people happy and they kick their legs and they laugh and they guffaw. Unfortunately, I have to like care too much about everything. Yeah. I just care too much about everything. Oh, it's like I watched this episode of, have you guys, no, you haven't watched it. Okay, I watched an episode of the Tangled TV series. Obviously, this is a show for little girls. Hi, welcome at Eproc. Hi! Hope you're having a good, it's Wednesday for you, isn't it? But I watched an episode of Tangled, and in the episode, Rapunzel is really sad because there's one person in the village that doesn't like her. Oh my god, me too! Oh my god, we're so twins almost dying yesterday. Um, and so there's this one person in the village that doesn't like her, and so she spends the whole episode, like, doing everything so that this person likes her, and it doesn't work. And at the very end of the episode, she, like, disguises herself and pretends to be a different person. And when she does that, the other guy finally likes her. But then she reveals to him that it was her all along. And instead of this person in the village realizing that he was wrong about her, he still doesn't like her, and now he thinks of her like a liar. And basically, that's life. And then she has to accept that he will never like her no matter what. And then I cried, because I don't like that. And it's like, yeah, it's like an important lesson. You should learn that. It's important to learn that stuff. But also, I don't like that. But also, like, he should be friends with her, because she's trying so hard and she's putting so much effort into it. So why can't you just like her, huh? Yeah, I think everybody should get along, and I think everybody should hold hands. Welcome in, Richard Simpleton. Hi! It teaches a good lesson. Oh yeah? Well, it makes me feel like garbage! So it's a really a good lesson, because I don't like it. I don't think it's a good lesson if I personally don't like it. Don't worry, I think about this every evening. You might be overthinking it. No way. Bro, no way. I should say in general, I'm like the worst person. I'm the worst person to give advice to. Never give advice to me. I'll disregard all of it. Every solution you could offer to me, I've already thought about it. I've already tried it. I've already attempted it. Before you start typing your comments on how to do X, Y, or Z, I've already tried. Don't bother. Are you sure? Yeah. I've tried it all. I've been alive a long time and I've tried it all. And so I can tell you... and so I can tell you, from having done that and trying it all freaking sucks. Well, I think the real and wishy-washy unpleasant answer that is the sort of uncomfortable thing is that, like, whatever works for one guy, it's not gonna work for everybody. You know what I mean? It's sort of like how someone can take a medication. Wow, things are totally different for them now. And another person takes the same medication, nothing changes. It's kind of like that, but for everything. And so, I think for a lot of people that have made it to the other side, I get it. I know it's coming from good places, and they'll be like, yeah, and so what I did, yeah, I did this, and then I did this, and so you just gotta do what I did. I'm way better now. But like, you know, you're not him. He's not you, bro. We're all, remember, we're all, like, special. You're not special, but also you're so special. And by special, I mean, you know. Yeah, you're not that guy, bro. You're You're not that guy. You're not him. You'll never be him. If you were him, you would know. You would know, dude. I don't know. I've I'm just doing a lot of thinking the past couple of days. Oh, I wanna play the Pokopia DLC. But I hate paying for DLC. But also, maybe now and then isn't so bad. Maybe purchasing a little DLC now and then isn't so bad. I mean, I really liked Pokopia, but I know it's a game for girls. And the moment I saw Pokopia, I was like, you are just making a game for girls. This is so targeted exactly for, yeah, it's a girl trap. They designed it for girls to be lured into. What's in the DLC? New areas! It is literally catnip for girls. So, like, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't get it because your brain isn't wired this way. It's wired perfectly for berry picking. The berry picking hunter-gatherer woman's mind. It is very My Sims, and I did like My Sims a lot. I like some things that girls like. Well, I mean, nobody's exactly one way or the other. Lots of people like some stuff that, you know, you might like some girly stuff, a girl might like some boy stuff, it's cool. Waffles, thank you for the 15 months resub. Thank you. I appreciate you coming back for more. You think the game itself worth getting if a guy who likes Stardew Valley existed? I don't think it has a lot in common with Stardew Valley, to be honest with you. Comparing it to My Sims is a lot more accurate. Like, there is technically farming, but it's not really the goal of the game. I honestly think in terms of, like, cozy game doing a system, it's really good at what it does. Because basically the game is like, instead of catching Pokemon traditionally, you have to, like, build the correct habitat for a Pokemon to appear, and then once you do that, the Pokemon will show up. And then you decorate. But most of it is like trying to make Pokemon appear by like puzzle solving the things that Pokemon likes. Dog Demon, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a lot closer to like Dragon Quest Builders is the closest. It is in that voxel style, like Minecraft. But I don't think it has a lot in common besides like you collect blocks of stuff. But I know people like collecting the blocks. Hello. I'm telling you, that's why this game is crack cocaine for women. It just is. You can't make anything better than this. My welcome and a valid name error. Hi. I don't know if they have shiny Pokemon. And also, I don't know if... I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if shiny Pokemon really necessarily, like, has a place in Pokopia. It's not really about, like... It's not really about that. It's not really like that. See, you're still thinking like a man. You're still thinking like a Moid, where you're like, yeah, but could I get like the super rare version of the Pokemon? I don't want like a regular Charmander, I want like the shiny Charmander. The people that can like grind for I've seen people grind for very long times for a shiny Pokemon. I think it's cool. I appreciate it. I just don't. I can't. I can't do it like that. So The Sims is crack for women. Because you can do eugenics. So in The Sims, you can build a house and then you can like pair up your Sims and then you can play matchmaker and then you can like choose who gets to reproduce and who doesn't. Yeah, the girlies love eugenics. Yeah, sunk cost fallacy is very real when it comes to like trying to get shiny Pokemon, because people are always like, oh, so it's like there's like a, what's the shiny odds again? Was it 1 in like 8,000 or something? So I think for some people they're like, oh well, I'm like really close to doing it this many times, so that means I should be getting it soon. Yeah, I don't have the patience for it. I mean, honestly, I think in general, a big reason why I'm not... I think for like a woman, I'm okay at video games, but like in a general sense. in like a general sense, you know, I'm definitely worse at video games than probably you are. But like, I don't really care about like putting in the time necessarily to get better at something. That's just not really... I don't really care that much about any video game, except maybe Splatoon. I do like Splatoon. Or actually, it's a 1 in 8,000 roll every time. Yeah, that's why it's kind of a logical trap. That's why it's a logical trap, and you saying that you've done it so many times, it's the same roll every time. It doesn't get any less. There's no shiny pity system either. I mean, Pokopia is not really... See, this is why it's a girl game. That's why it's a girl game. Pokopia is very vibes based. So the only way to really, like, put in the time and be good at Pokopia is if you like make your town very heavily themed and make it look nice. But that's not really the same as like getting good or whatever. I like grinding in like turn-based RPGs, but mostly it's because I sort of sometimes enjoy doing like a simple repetitive task. Me when I do simple repetitive task and it's kind of like relaxing in my brain. True, it is like gambling your time instead of your money. Yeah, RuneScape is really good if you just want to like, if you just need to waste like hours of your life making numbers go up. You should play RuneScape. It's really good at that. Well, I think every MMO is good at that. But, yeah. Thank you for the pets, by the way. Thank you. No, don't fall for it. No, don't fall for the propaganda. Like, every once in a while, I start to think of, like, oh, maybe I should, like, start over Final Fantasy XIV again. But, like, but then I think about, like, how much time everything takes, and I'm like, no, that's okay. No, that's alright. And honestly, like, I'm really bad at MMOs in the sense that, like, MMOs are designed to be, like, social games. And I don't really have a lot of interest in... I don't really have a lot of interest in, like, other people and doing raids with other people and that sort of thing. I just don't really care. I mostly like that it's just a really long single-player game that you can just, like, casually do for a very long time. Is Xenoblade what you say is the closest, like, gameplay-wise to, like, I don't know, something like Final Fantasy 14? I don't care who you are, I don't want to raid with you! I don't wanna! I don't wanna! Oh, I hung out with my friends. Well, like online. I hung out with my friends Friday, and I went into VR chat. And so I've had this like Quest headset for like a long time. I got gifted a Quest headset like 2 years ago, and I've like been afraid to use it, but I finally used it on Friday. Like for the first time for something, and it was so confusing, and it like didn't want to connect to VR chat for a long time, but it was admittedly kind of cool to go into VR chat and like actually see the VR chat worlds, and like, well, I don't know, VR is interesting to me because it does not feel real. Like it doesn't really feel real. Like it does admittedly feel like you have goggles showing you a computer screen up really close. That is admittedly how it feels. I wanted to check out the virtual market stuff. Because I've always wanted to go to like VCAT. I've like seen people talk about VCAT. If you don't know what VCAT is, it's like this yearly giant marketplace thing that VR chat does, and they have like a whole bunch of themed worlds, which is mostly what I care about. I like themed experiences. It is mostly a gimmick, and I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of usage for VR. Also the fact that like Meta gave up on their whole like metaverse thing. My assumption is that like there's probably not like a super bright future for VR. Like it's neat, it's novel. I don't think there's a whole lot you can like do with it. It was interesting though, because my friends took me into like public lobbies. And a lot of people are like very eager to chat, which I think for some people is really great. For me, that is like terrifying. And so anytime somebody tried to talk to me, I would literally just like run away. But I'm sure for some people that's like helpful for them to like get some socialization in. Yeah, I kind of feel like if you're antisocial like me, it's like low-key a nightmare a little bit. I don't know. I don't really want to like want to talk to randoms. But like I know that, but like, you know, you have to like talk to people, like no man is an island and all that. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Yeah, I do like the themed worlds though, and like going around the themed worlds, but I sort of like it the way that you would like a walking simulator. Where you're just like, oh, look at this and look at this and look at that. My friends did take me to this like Brazil themed world, but it was really scary because I thought it was gonna be like Brazil themed as like a hee hee ha ha joke, but actually when we got there, everybody I think was Brazilian and they were all speaking Portuguese. That was scary. Yeah, I think if you love ERP, you would love VR chat. If you're big into ERP, yeah, I'm sure VR chat is great for you. Also because like I've checked a lot of VR chat worlds, and like I think this is really funny. But a lot of VR chat worlds, like if you go to like VR chat houses and stuff, they have like rooms where it's just like a single bed and you can like dim the lights and have different effects in the bedroom. Well, and also, okay, can I just say, like, the concept of like going, well, because like you're in VR chat, right? So it's like not the real world. So that's why it's kind of interesting to me, because it's like, well, why do you even need a bed? If like this is all pretend and you're in VR chat and you can't actually use this bed because it's like because it's VR chat, like why is there even a bed in the room? Is it like a mental thing? Does the having the bed like really help you mentally understand? I don't know. I don't really get it, I think. Yeah, it's for immersion. I know that furries really like VR chat. Maybe if I was a furry, I'd really like VR chat. The most interesting thing I saw was that like my friend had like, she had like put like parts of her model together in like Unity, and it was interesting to see because like her 3D model, you could like you could like interact with parts of her like VR chat body, and that was really cool. But I don't really want to talk to people, but it's called VR chat. It's not called VR walk, which is what I want to do. Aren't you a furry? Not really. Okay, so I like kimono, and I like when cute little animal girls are wearing clothes and they look like they could come out of like a children's book. I like when the little animal characters are wearing like big frilly dresses and bonnets, and they look like cute rabbits dressed up like little dolls. That's what I like, but I feel like that's kind of like a different thing. I don't think that makes me a furry. I think that means that I like dollies and I like playing with the dolls. Jeez, what a revolutionary concept. Girl likes playing with dolls. I've had a couple times in my life where I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I need to get into ball jointed dolls. It's time. It's time to get into it. And then I think about how expensive all that stuff is. And I'm like, just kidding. Oh, is Basic not? No, Basic's in the Discord. He's in there. He's in the Discord. You don't need Discord access. You're in there. I have a new account. What happened to the old one? Did you fall for the Mr. Beast scam? Did you get Mr. Beast scammed? Did they steal your account via Mr. Beast? There's a, yeah, did you get beasted? I need to escape someone and change identities. Okay, that sounds really scary. Okay, yeah, I'll give you an invite after the stream. That sounds scary. What? Oh, they're gonna get him. Bro, they're after him. They're chasing him down. Yeah, Mr. Beast got another one. Did you see? I forget what it was. I want to say it was like the official Fortnite Discord or something. Fell for the Mr. Beast casino scam. I don't know how people are falling for this, by the way. by the by. I'm sorry if you've fallen for the Mr. Beast casino scam. I'm sure you're actually a very smart and intelligent individual. It's just like you click on a link and then it gets access to your Discord account. But what I don't understand is that it gives you like the most suspicious looking link of all time, and it has like an AI generated Mr. Beast casino that usually goes alongside it. So I'm like, why would you click on the link though? Oh, but but why are you clicking on it though? Yeah, there was like a huge Discord where the mod team fell for it. Okay, I will say, and I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to laugh at anybody, but every couple of months, I will see someone like make a post and it'll go around, and it will be like, guys, be careful, everybody. There's a very dangerous Discord scam going around, and they're very tricky this time too. And it's somebody that's like, hi, I need $50. Can you give me $50, please? It's me, your friend. I don't remember your name. Hi, can I have $50, please? And then somebody like does it, and then they get scammed, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, can you? Hi, it's me, your friend. Can you please run this EXE? I need you to run this EXE, or else they're going to shut my account. Please, you're the only person who can help me. I don't know. I usually just like ignore people if that happens. So I guess sometimes I get surprised when other people don't. Yes, I am Congolese royalty. I need help accessing my bank account. Isn't it so interesting that like we really have, this is so like multi-generational, and people are falling for this like with every generation. It happened to our parents, it happened to our grandparents, it happens to us, it's happening to the children. Wasn't a server where the Automod kicked everyone out and required each member to click on a link to rejoin. That sounds really scary. That sounds scary, and then it kicked me out for using a VPN. I wonder what happened there. I feel like something went down there. I think in general, I've experienced this if I've tried to use VPN. A lot of places and a lot of websites do not like if you try to use VPN. They don't like it. Like a lot of websites will just like straight up block you. They will straight up block you if you try to run VPN. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of things. I've heard that like using Proton Mail is also difficult for a lot of websites. Like if you try to use Proton Mail to sign up for a lot of websites, they like won't let you. I don't know, I just think it's interesting. People will always fall for it. Like the big takeaway from today is people is not very smart. And they will continue to be, and that's okay, we still love them. we still love them even when they fall for obvious scams. It's okay though. Yeah. I do want to go though. My head's kind of hurting. I mostly wanted to like, I don't know, check in with you guys and say that I'm alive. I do feel, I feel a little bummed out because I wanted like a happier Offkai weekend, but I'm glad for everybody that got to go and got to have fun time at Offkai. And it was really exciting because apparently there was a little bit of Zuzu merch. There was some Zuzu merch at Offkai, and so if you were somebody that got some Zuzu merch, I I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I posted about it on Twitter. Well, I guess if you don't follow me on Twitter, you would never know. But there was some Zuzu merch at the Red Tail booth. Yeah. You bought a lot of Zuzu merch? Heck yeah, that rules. I don't know. I think it's really cool to like, even though it's not a ton of stuff, I think it's cool to like have a little bit of merch of myself at the VTuber convention. Cause then it's like I'm a real VTuber. I sometimes wonder like when you stop feeling like a LARPer. Big thoughts, big feelings. When do you stop feeling like a LARPer, and when do you start feeling real? What if the feeling never comes? Oh, you saw a VTuber keychain like in real life? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if I should really compare myself to anyone like that, but I guess it's good to know that that sort of feeling hits a lot of people, I guess, doesn't it? I guess a lot of people that way, they feel that way, huh? Not just little losers like myself. Let's read Nido. Let's read VTuber Nido today. VTuber, we love VTuber Needle VTuber. So we will go to her. But I love you guys, I appreciate you guys. Sorry for being mentally ill. I'm trying to like, I don't know. I sort of knew like making my channel, like when I made this channel, and like I know myself and I know that I've always been a weird person. I've always been a little bit bullied. So I've sort of expected that like at some point I would like I would like get exposed to the wrong crowd of like quotation mark normal people. And they would be like, "What the heck is this? This is disgusting." So, you know, I guess on some level, I'm sort of on some level I've been kind of prepared for that, and to be like, well, you know, yeah, no, it's fine. I'll see you guys again. I'm gonna try to stream on Thursday. I wanna stream on Thursday, and then we hang out more. I am bummed out. Oh, shucks. Because I wanted to stream and hang out and play Roblox during Offkai, but then there was like so much going on that I was like, I don't think I want to do that. But maybe we'll do that this weekend or something. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna send you guys away now. I'm sending you out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get. Alright. We are going to raid VTuber Needle. Okay, bye guys. Bye. 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 See you next time. Bye.